everyone, Ronan back. Today we're going to be checking out some more Gotcha Spin, and it doesn't seem right to move forward unless I watch this particular video that I've had recommended to me time and time again. They're going to be playing Tamashii on a bunch of toy instruments, and I'm looking at the thumbnail here. Should be interesting, to say the least. I'm not going to take this too serious, but I will have to be impressed depending on how the instruments come out. So, okay, yeah, we're just going to dive on in. I don't know what to expect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's laughing so much. It's just to reset her kit. Oh my god. Great job on the guitar. Great job on the guitar, I was just saying. You know, the drums are a big distraction in terms of, you know, seeing what's going on, followed by the keyboard there. Or what is that exactly? Because it's kind of like it's called something else, isn't it? But still, technically, that bass player's ripping on that bass. Is that like I don't think it's 3/4 size. It must be smaller than that, right? It's gonna be like half size, probably, right? Guitar player is actually doing quite good because it's really difficult to play lead on an acoustic guitar, and she's playing on a technically on a nylon string there, it sounds like. So which actually maybe that could be a little easier to play leads. In hindsight, it actually, depending on how you strum, it could be a smidge more difficult to project more if you're playing chords on a nylon string instrument, because it's most likely going to be, gonna get a little geeky here. She's playing on a slotted headstock on that guitar, so that tends to help project a bit more if you're finger picking. But if you're gonna be strumming, it may not project as well as something that, you know, like a steel string guitar on a more traditional headstock. So, which to be honest, I wasn't paying attention to how she was strumming, so I'm gonna have to listen to that here. Okay, she's strumming. I love that she has to reset her drums. Oh man, that was great. Yeah, so I don't know if you noticed, but when she was strumming on that guitar, I was gonna say, I thought at first it was a ukulele, but it looked like it was a 6 string. But yeah, if you notice that when she was strumming on it, it wasn't quite projecting as much. That's kind of a natural occurrence on a nylon string instrument like that. So I do still kind of remember when she was playing leads on it, though, the notes were kind of coming out a little clearer, and which that's another trait that would be apparent with a nylon string instrument. You know, when you're focusing on singular notes like that, or if you're finger picking, the notes are going to come out a lot clearer. But yeah, it was so funny watching Hannah constantly having to reset her kit because she kept pushing the kit forward more and more. Drummers, we always got to have like a little piece of carpet underneath our kits, right? So to keep our drum sets in place. Yeah, I don't know the name of the other drummer, but I was having a good time watching her just laughing because she seemed to be the one that was showing on her face just like how silly everything was, and but it's also like kind of funny just how, I mean, it looked like everybody was like being serious, but like obviously they're not being too serious because they're playing on toys, but they're still giving it a fair shake, you know, and they were just going to town on those instruments. I wonder how beat up those heads are, and I wonder it looked like the drumsticks were a little smaller than usual, I think, too. That was great, though. Honestly, that was fantastic. You know, and of course, it's so funny on the drums that they're playing on. There's like, it just sounded like it was all one note that they're playing on the drums. So like, no matter what tom or, you know, kick that they were hitting, it all sounded like the same drum. I was like afraid that they're gonna like break one of those cymbals too while they were at it. I do feel like I needed to watch that in order to move on with my journey with Gotrek Spin. Couldn't move on. I couldn't go any further without watching it. So had to be done. That was a great way to end the week. Let me know what to listen to next, or jump on the Patreon. Give me a direct request. I'll see you guys next time.